Hey, so one of the things I've really been shocked to learn about in this whole dementia journey, working with patients, teaching adults about how to preserve their brains, and even helping and treating dementia cases uh, in collaboration with the federal government, is that muscle is the importance of muscle strength. It's not that you have to be a bodybuilder. I'm not talking about the Arnold Schwarzenegger kind, but I'm talking about just having strong muscles. And this is one of the reasons why I talk to women, because women are twice as likely to have dementia as men. I strongly believe that one of the reasons for that, and we'll talk about 12, one of the reasons for that is because women tend to have weaker muscles, smaller muscles and weaker muscles. Their body frame is generally smaller. And obviously, a lot of women too have weaker bones, and the two are connected. Stronger muscles leads to stronger bones, but that's another topic entirely. So it's very important, especially in your 50s and above, to start deliberately taking the time out to train or strengthen your muscles. If it's just resistance training. Now, I'm not talking about walking. Walking is important, but I'm specifically talking about strengthening muscle training. In other words, putting certain muscle groups under a lot of resistance. What we now know is that the actual act of stressing those muscles, bicep curls, lunges, squats, sometimes with weights, sometimes without weights, it generates within the muscles certain chemicals called myokines, which are extremely important for brain health. So these chemicals are released when you stress your muscles. They get into the bloodstream, they get to the brain, and they do a lot of good things, including reducing inflammation, including producing certain, stimulating the growth, the production of certain growth factors, which again help to improve the function of the brain. So I really want you to pay attention to that. And one of the people who brought my attention to it is a lady called Gabrielle Lyon. She's a medical doctor. This is a book here. We can see it's called Forever Strong. And one of the things she said was during her residency and her fellowship, she was working with patients who were overweight. And they also had some, I guess, brain fog. And she would image their brains, MRI, CT scans, and she would see almost exact replicas. She would, the way she described it is like it looked like she was looking at the brain of a dementia patient. These people were actually okay, but like I said, some brain fog, but they were certainly not dementia patients, but they were overweight. I guess they had a little bit of stress. And so that really got her into what she says this is her mission right now in life, which is to help to really stress the importance of muscle building and strength building. Again, we're not talking about the whole bodybuilding thing that Mr. and Mrs. Olympia do. We're talking about the basic things. I, for one, I play squash, I play pickleball. That is not the same thing. So I realized that I need to do something. So I'm not into the whole big thing, but I have this, I don't know whatever you would call it, a pretend Bowflex, or it's not, you can't really see it because of the virtual thing behind that. But it's like, we call it discounts. Let's call it a discount Bowflex. It's a bar, and then it's got these bands at the end. So I kind of like do the bicep curls and then try to do the whole flex things. And what I try to do is I make it a ritual. So before I get into the shower, I do about 30, 40, whatever. But the amount doesn't matter. It's the fact that I commit to doing it every day. Sometimes I get into the shower and I'm about to turn on the faucet and it's like, oh, darn it. I have to go back and then do it all. And sometimes I don't do it right. I just do it just for doing its sake. Well, regardless, I'm doing it. Sometimes I do it right. So that's the whole idea. Just try to get a routine where you remember to do something to that effect every day. Of course, walking is also quite important, but I do want to make the demarcation, the distinction between the two of them. Strength training is strength training. Walking is good for blood flow, good for overall feeling good. It is not the same thing. So, and if you wanted to learn more about what we do with regards to talking about to women who have twice the rate of dementia as men, or blacks having twice the rate of dementia as men, or veterans, military veterans having twice the rate, check out our links below, and you can direct you to pages where you can get more information. So God bless. We'll talk later. Bye.